Disasterina N Frenz, we're gonna have a good time tonight, that's right.
All right, I'm so happy, Monikkie, that you have joined me here. I've got a stupid little idea for for some YouTube content.
Yes.
Which is super simple, right? I'm depressed, bad things are happening. Why don't I just talk to my friends? Sure, I could call them all, but it would also be kind of fun for all the fans of what we do out there to see us talk and just shoot the shit.
Okay.
First of all, what are you wearing? What is on your face? What is that? Did you make this prosthetic or what is it's a mask because you are famous for the masks?
This is a mortal mask. So I bought this mask. I'm actually retiring it. I'm getting rid of it because I've worn it in too many pictures now.
Okay.
And it's very hot. So I sweat and I have a double chin. So
Double chins happen. Don't be afraid of aging, right?
yes.
I want to know, and I want others to know, are you now performing again? Because I know you were not performing for a long time.
Yeah, I quit performing when I got into the relationship and started working like full-time jobs again. And then this last year, like the Boulets started talking about me more and it kind of got me a little bit hyped. They were talking about me on all their podcasts and I met a seamstress who is an amazing tattoo artist. His name is Artie Party Tattoos and he's been designing some killer looks for me, some new masks, like different masks that I have not even shown anybody yet. So they haven't even been seen, outfits that haven't been seen yet. So I think it's time for me to come back. I just got back from New York. So that was a breath of fresh air to be back in the art scene and just do drag again. And I missed it. And hopefully the Boulets will give me a call again.
Okay, I just listened to a really good interview. I saw the whole thing on YouTube. It was really interesting. And you detailed how kind of upset you were about how the Boulets had treated you over the years.
Yeah.
So what has changed now?
Well, the Boulets apologized to me about the incident that happened in 2017, where I had to apologize for all that stuff. It wasn't true. I think everybody knows now that it wasn't true because there was no proof of anything. It was just hearsay from somebody that had a lot more followers than me at the time. And I think that their apology to me when they apologized and they said, we don't believe this happened and we're so sorry, I think that sparked something in me. And I was like, okay, I think they're finally on my level now. And I think they understand that, like, I'm not that person that, like, Reddit or anybody deceived to be. I'm like, you've been to my house. I've met all the girls and stuff, and they've all been to my house and stuff like that. So I'm just totally a different person now, and it just took a long time for me. I was hurt. I was dealing with a lot of anxiety, overdoses, went to rehab. Like, a lot of that, like, happened because of what happened on my season, the death threats, the making fun of my mom and contacting my family and stuff like that. So I think it just made me stronger, and now I just don't care. Like, if you don't like me, that's cool. I don't care. If you love me, I'm here with you, and I'll shake my tits in your face. I just want to focus on love and positivity, and that's the new person that I am.
Monikkie Shame equals love and positivity. Now, that is a change.
I know. No drama no more. That's weird.
You know, I've been to your house. We've hung out a little bit with your significant others, plural, and they are so fucking charming, and it's such a fun time hanging out with you three, and it seems so loving and very playful too, and everybody supports each other.
Lots of shit talking. The library is always open here.
Lots of shit talking, but it's like, it's with love, absolutely.
And I think that's with, like, the dynamic of Dragula too, is, like, I think that all of us get on that show and we all shit talk each other, but at the end of the day, we're okay with some people. Some people I can't stand.
Now, at this point, there's, like, you know, dozens of these performers, so you're not going to like them all, right? You know, but a lot of us, we have a similar sensibility. We're kind of like sensitive artist types.
I know.
those sensitive artist types tend to get along better with each other. Honestly, they're more intelligent, they're more interesting, and they have, more to say and more to relay to people. I'm biased, as you can tell. I'm very biased. I think this sort of genre, I think is just so artistic and interesting, and what we're doing is kind of revolutionary. Nothing has happened in history that's kind of been like this before that we know of. Maybe in ancient Greece or something, but, certainly is like, the monster drag, the horror drag. This is a completely new genre that we all sort of developed, and we're all sort of like in the beginning of it. We have been the initiators of it.
I think we were also really tense in the beginning, too, because we were the ones, we were the originals. So I think, I remember that first day being with you when we all got to the theater and nobody was talking to each other. But now it, opens up. So I feel it opens up dialect and everything to, mingle and stuff like that.
Let me go back to that Boulet apology a little bit. Now, you say the Boulets apologized, but did they let you know that they were going to apologize on their podcast, or they just assumed that you were going to listen to it?
They assumed that I was going to listen to it, and they always keep saying, they were like, Monikkie, if you're listening, we're so sorry. And I got my brother, very gay, very into drag and Dragula and everything like that, always been my number one supporter. He reads the Reddit and stuff. I don't go on it no more. I've stayed away from it. I don't care. Last time I saw, they posted pictures of my partners on there, and they're like, they all look like brothers. And I'm like, well, I am 36, so... But my brother let me know, and then everybody was like, what did you think about the Boulet's apology? And I was like, I mean, that's fine with me. I still haven't gotten a text.
I get notified as well. I listen to their podcast occasionally, and during the season they were apparently saying a lot of stuff about me. Some of it seemed like it was something personal, like they would normally would pick up the phone and tell people this.
Yeah, something like that. And that's what I was like. And I get they're doing their own thing. I love Swan. Drac is Drac. Drac, I don't think likes me that as much as Swan does. But I think that they could have just reached out to me. I would have loved that more. But I think they're realizing now, I think they're spying on me, because I think they're picking up that I'm doing better and I'm changing my looks. This mask was definitely a $600 change from what I'm usually. This is designer too. This is designer as well. So I think that they can see that I'm actually putting art into it and my craft into it. Like I said, I'm working on costumes with my designer, and some of it is out of this world stuff that I can't wait to show people. And I'm just waiting. If I got a chance to go back to Dragula, I really wanted it to come back on my own terms. I would have loved it if there was a mask challenge and everybody had to do a mask, and me and Yovska and Formaldehyde got to be the judges. I thought that would have been really cool, but who knows? You might see me again.
Now, if you had the choice, would you prefer to be cast on Dragulon Titans 4 or 5, or a regular season?
A regular season. I am not a Titan girl. I didn't do that. I didn't do that good.
I can kind of confer with that. I would have much rather have been on a regular season than on the Titans. I think just because the challenges are all recycled. I was doing a couple of challenges that I already did on my season. Yeah, I was like, okay, well, I'll try to reimagine this. But yeah, I think it's just want to meet new people in a way. Yeah. I want to compete against new people. I already competed against all these others. Who cares?
I loved you on this season of Dragula, this last season of Dragula, though. It was so good. And I did, not gonna lie, I was so upset when you went home. I was like, no! And my partners, because they love you so much too, they're like, God damn it! Everybody was mad in the house.
Well, that means a lot coming from you, because you're such a close friend, and I think you're so cool. I'll drop a little tea on you, though. Okay, so, the episode, which, honestly, I still haven't seen. I lived it. I don't need to see it. But, it is so shocking that 2 fan favorites were exterminated. But the reason why I think is really interesting. I don't think they plan to do this, but they had that sort of like the spooky showdown they were doing behind the scenes with the lip sync, right?
Yeah.
Just before that, J. Jolie had been disqualified.
Oh.
So if there was one person exterminated, there's nobody to do the lip sync with.
Yeah.
So J. Jolie getting disqualified meant that either Priscilla or I were disqualified that episode. Isn't that interesting?
So they just did both instead.
Yeah, they were just like, okay, we need two people to do this part of the show.
And we're the only ones that know everything, so we're going to keep it quiet.
I know the real tea from one of the real producers. I know what happened. So I cannot say what happened to J. Jolie right here.
It's not our business. It's not our business.
So, yeah, even if you come to one of my events or something like that and say hello and ask, me about what happened. Oh, I won't tell you. Oh, no, I won't. I won't tell you, people. So don't even ask.
Don't even ask. So many people have asked me, and I'm just like, I know, but it's not my place to tell. So I'm not in the gossip no more. I'm not like, it's not my business. Like, if however you play the game, you play the game the way you want it. If you get disqualified, I'm sure I'm going to figure it out from one of the producers, which I did. And I'm just going to leave it at that and just going to say that shit happens. So